Alright guys, in this video I'm going to cover my absolute pet peeve in rec hockey, and that's the defenseman staying glued on this blue line. Alright, so before I talk about all that, I'm gonna just give some basic guidelines on where to actually stand if you're a defenseman. So typically, I like one in the middle, and let's say the puck's on this side. This is all offensive zone. I want my other D staggered in just a little bit. Anytime they try to wrap it around, he should be there to pick it off. If the puck happens to move, starts moving this way, whether it's because they skate it or just gets launched that way, I want them to start switching. So if you move this way, this D would cover here. Someone should always be in the middle. Now, if you watch the NHL, sometimes you'll see the Ds kind of stand point to point like this. And it's because they're a lot more responsible, and not always, even they mess it up, but they're a lot more responsible where their passes this way won't get picked off. If it gets picked off, this guy is basically going to be off to the races for a breakaway. So this one always makes me nervous, right? While they collapse him, it's kind of hard. If you always have someone in that middle and it gets picked off like this way, that puck goes this way and he'll have time to recover back. All right, so just kind of a basic guideline. Now the pet peeve I'm talking about though, and I see everyone do this, even the 17-year-olds, they're parked way up here. Even when you see all five jerseys, five opponents way down in the zone. And we have three down here somewhere. The reason why I don't like this is twofold. So the first reason is for offensive purposes. If the puck happens to squirt out somewhere, these players are way far back, and even if I play the 12U level, I'm probably not going to score from up here. I don't have a blazing slap shot. So I'm not going to score from way up here. If this player is just 2-3 strides in, he can pick up the puck and suddenly be in a great scoring area. Same with this player. If it's just up a little bit and it squirts out, he'll suddenly be inside the house to get a good shot off. So that helps a lot for offense. The other reason is for defensive purposes as well. So if they're tippy toes on the blue line, a lot of teams will break out with the winger on the board. Maybe they'll rim it, maybe not. Maybe it's a direct pass. Either way, this player will have a ton of room to get out. And what makes this worse too, you'll see this player just skate backwards. So by now, everyone should have seen that angling video with the 7-year-olds. You're creating way too big a gap, and there's no pressure for him. He can just easily walk out of the blue line for free. Right. Now, instead, well, let me erase that guy for a second. Instead, if you're right here, as soon as he touches the puck, you're right in his face, and he can't play with it. He has no room to breathe. Sometimes he'll be skating it up. All right, so maybe he has the puck and skating up. That's fine too. If you can angle back, that works just as well. Right, and hopefully you have a forwards back checking as well in case he does get beat. Right, but what I hate is just backing off and just letting the guy walk in. So I'll show some bad examples right now. Actually, before I show the bad examples, I just want to show this. I can't save this to my list. I guess it's because it's for kids or whatever. I don't know. So hopefully all of you get a chance to see this before watching this this video. But I'm just going to play a few seconds. And the title, Hockey IQ Defense, Don't Be Glued to the Blue Line. Watch this. Right. So he blasted from the point, he sees all that space, scoots up, and he walks in and scores. And that's a prime example why I don't want my D glued to the blue line. So they have a lot of really good examples, so make sure you watch this video if you can. Alright, so that's the first example. Unfortunately, I don't have the regular recording. I only have a video, a game review video I recorded for my team. But you'll see Xander back here. Black team's in the offensive zone. And he's way too far. Our other D is probably pinched up somewhere, which is fine. He's a good player. I believe it's Nolan. He can skate back if they get it. But anyway. So, let me just go ahead and play it real quick. There you go. So watch this. The puck's going to squirt out. See, by the time he gets the puck, it's too far back. And then even worse, he loses this battle. And that player is able to get past him. So that's like a double whammy right there. He was too far and didn't help on defense and offense. Now, meanwhile, this forward here, this is how I actually want the other D. Already right in his face and going back. So that was well done there as a forward. But even my D should be doing that. Just stay close, so as soon as he starts stick handling, you just take it from him right away. Alright, and so here you'll see Joel and Abby on white. White's in the offensive zone. And you'll see they're way too far. All black jerseys are in there. And so what happens is Abby starts retreating already, and Victor, who doesn't have blazing speed by any means, doesn't matter. He has all the time in the world to stick handle. So watch this. He gets the puck. He can play around with it, do whatever he wants, and take my sweet time entering the zone. And getting no pressure. They're letting him dictate where he wants to go. Okay? As a good defenseman, it should be the other way around. You guide the forward. Alright, and for the last example, I'm going to pull this up just because they explain this so well, which is why I show this to my team every season. But you'll see how this guy's skating backward. These are 7-year-olds, and he just walks them, no problem. Right, another one. Just walks them. Basically, you're letting them get all the speed they want. Alright, and then this last one shows when you're flat-footed as well. As they pause it here. And easy. Not even a challenge right there. Alright, now I want to show what I do want to see. So this is my team a couple seasons back. Watch Victor and Matthias there. So watch this. I have to face off. Good shooting position, just like that. He's not all the way on that blue line. Right, fire. And I'm just going to go ahead and let it run, because their positioning is pretty good. You see Victor, look how close he is. He's that close. Is he vulnerable to give up a breakaway? No. So it's good. Okay, picks up the puck. Like I said, I'll just let it run. Just watch their position the whole time. Right, and look how Victor gets the puck too. He attacks. If Victor was here and he was playing like other kids, he would just start going backward and letting this kid in gray, I believe that's Sam, he would just pick up the puck and take off. But nope, Victor plays it just right. Right on the board, and he plugs him in. Okay, I'm going to show one negative part about this real quick. So now be careful though, because I do want you guys in, but just make sure there aren't any white jerseys behind you. If that's the case, get one person behind them. We got to prevent breakaways. That's number one. As soon as you see everyone, no one's behind you, you can start inching in. So just be aware of that fact. Okay, I want you guys up, but don't give up a breakaway, period. Okay. Alright, this next example is both a good and bad one, as you'll see why in just a second. So you see Andres here, very smart player. He sees there's all this room up the middle. Now he starts sneaking in. Jack's positioning is good. Stop that breakaway. He dives in. Okay, great scoring chance right there. He wasn't on the blue line. Great scoring chance right there. Now the negative part about this though is you'll see my complaint about when the white team takes the puck, he'll already be backing off. And that's what I don't want to see. See, he should have been in this guy's face. He should have been like up here and already going back this way. And so the second he touches it, you got stick on stick. Okay. Not a bad example, not the worst. Alright, this last example is my favorite. See, Matthew's on D, so is number 18 on Carter, but my team's allowed to switch. Look how close he is. He's way in there. Is that a problem? Not at all. He's not going to give up a breakaway. As long as the black jerseys doesn't start sneaking back, he's perfectly good. This is what I want you guys to do. Condense in. They're going to let you, if that puck squirts out, you better be ready to rip a shot. So I love this. And then watch this. Hold on. It's coming up in just a second. So this player is really good. His name is Nolan. But Matthew, little Matthew here, is going to angle him off. As opposed to being on the blue line skating backward, he's just going to get it right in his face and angle him back. And he misses. He misses the angling because that's a good move by Nolan. But it's okay. He's already skating back anyway and he's going to catch up to him. Meanwhile, our our forwards are all back checking hard anyway. Carter's coming back. Extremely well done. Really well done right there. And, you know, good move by Nolan. He made a good move just getting it out of there. That's what I want to see ideally. Alright, so the quick cliff notes. D, just have this set up and take 2-3 strides in as long as you see everyone back here. And you don't have to do a whole lot of backward skating. Angle them out. On offense, be ready, or in the offensive zone, be ready to jump on a puck and get a good shot off, right? Alright guys, see you in the next video.